Welcome to the Honeymoon Mindset Podcast, discussing topics to give you tips and tools so you can choose to live your relationship with a honeymoon mindset. Here are your honeymoon mindset experts, James and Beth. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Honeymoon Mindset. I'm James. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing fabulous. Thank you for joining us on this episode. Today, we're talking about the word no. How can the word no help you? How can the word no help your relationship? If not improve your relationship and you? Our society has gotten where we need to be on the go. We need to be doing something. We can't just be sitting around relaxing. We can't just be sitting around. There's something wrong. We need to be going. We need to be productive. And when we're moving and doing something, we're being productive members of society. A couple of things when you're always on the go, 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 go. One, you lose touch on who you are. You forget who you are, what's important, what's your values. Two, you become disconnected from your partner and family because you guys are only going. You're doing this, you're doing that activity. You're doing this activity for your kids, or you got them scheduled here, you're going there. Your partner or you are volunteering at this thing or doing this or working these late hours, working around the house, working outside, doing stuff for family, going to this family event, that friend event with friends or that get together. You're always on the go, so you start becoming roommates and not in a relationship. And finally, you get burnt out, stressed out, because you become disconnect from your brain and your heart. So that's why the word no can be so important in a relationship. Now, I'm not saying don't hang out with friends. I'm not saying don't hang out with family. I'm not saying don't volunteer. I'm not saying don't sign your kids up for activities. First off, kids need activities. They need that. It creates responsibility. It creates a sense of worth in them when done right. You need to spend time with family. You got to keep that family bond going. Family is important and friendships are important. But what I'm saying is you got to find a happy medium. You got to say no. And when you do say no, you're doing a couple things. One, you're putting yourself first. You're putting your partner first, and you're putting your family first. The way it should be. They need to come first. When you get so busy, like I said, you become disengaged with who you are and your values. Untouched with your heart and brain. They become disconnected because your brain is always going. And so when you say no, you take time to let your heart catch up with your brain and say, oh, no, I really don't like doing all this stuff. We need to cut back on it. Saying no to your partner says, I want you. I need you. I need you to start saying no for us. I don't like the way our relationship is. It feels like a partnership, roommates, not a relationship. I don't like this. Saying no says, I value you. I need your importance back in my life. Telling your kids, teaching your kids how to say no is just as important. Because school, friends, they can get going anywhere and everywhere. And when they don't learn how to say no, then they're going to get burnt out, stressed out. Stress among kids in school and high school is through the roof right now, which leads to depression, self-worth issues. That's why it's important that you say no. Say no to things. Stay in touch with your values. Now, I understand if you're starting out in life, starting out with a relationship, or you just have kids, sometimes you're switching jobs or communities. You need to put your head down to the grindstone and just bust out a year or so. I understand that. I get that. But you got to put a cap on it and say no. You got to put a cap on it so you can stay connected with your partner and stay connected with who you are. When you're not connected with who you are, you become lost. You don't feel fulfilled. You don't feel needed. It affects your self-worth. So that's why the importance of saying no helps you, helps your relationship, and helps your family. That's why saying no is so important. You don't need to be going all over. You don't need to be doing 100 things. Saying no is very, very, very important in a relationship. It's one that says, I protect my relationship. My relationship is more important. My relationship with me, my wife, my partner, my family is important. It's what I want. It's who makes me, me. That's why the importance of saying no helps you, helps your partner, helps your relationship, strengthens your relationship, and you and your family. And then also, it reconnects your heart with your brain. When those two are connected, you stay in touch with what is important to you, what your values are, what you and your partner value, where you and your partner want to go, what you guys want to dream of, and where your dreams want to take you. You stay in touch with that so that when you do activities, when you do volunteer, when you do family times, that you can say, you know what, we're doing this because, yes, that's part of our dream. That's part of our values. That is why saying no is so important. Don't be scared to say no. You're not showing disrespect to your partner. Even if you and your partner say no, come up with a solution. Find a common ground. Talk about it. Be vulnerable with each other and help each other grow to understand why you're saying no and what you're thinking and feeling. Don't let it become an argument. Don't let it become a fight. But by saying no, you know what? We need to stop. I'm starting to feel like a roommate because you're going this way, you're going that way, I'm doing this. We just have this little bit of time here and here. And to be honest, I miss my relationship with you. I want you. Or I miss time with the kids. And what are we really accomplishing? I'm not feeling who I should be feeling. And I'm not seeing the person who I fell in love with. We need to take a break and breathe. So I'm saying no for us. Will you say no also for us? Asking them to say no helps that relationship build even stronger. Because they have a chance to say no too. They get a chance to look at it and say, okay, yes, you're right. Let's start saying no. So that is the importance of saying no. To help build you stronger, to help build your relationship with your partner stronger. And if you have kids, it shows them how to say no and prioritize themselves and family. And shows them that they are important to you. And the importance of taking a break. So please, say no for you, for your partner, for your relationship, and your family.